Hi guys, welcome to another custom RC video. Today I want to show how I go about adding weights to my crawler tires, and while I'm doing that I'm gonna do some waterproofing to them as well. Here's a tire I just got finished, and it's sealed tight, like there's no air escaping out of there at all, and it's a pretty good weight. Now here's the other one I took off, and listen to this. It's just full of water and it's dripping all over my bench here, and I haven't run these tires in quite a while, so they've actually been sitting in this water ever since I had the truck out last, and that's what wrecks these tires. The foams in there kind of suck the water in, and then they sit inside your tires here, and you start to get weather checks around the edge here. So I'll show you how I'm gonna seal these up and add some weight. First of all, you need to take the bead-lock caps off, front and back, and I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, so I got my bead locks off. Now you want to make sure you have a bowl or something, because when you take the tires off of here, it probably is a bunch of water that's gonna come out. That rim is pretty soaked. Now, yeah, this foam is just full of water, so is the tire. Look at this here. And that's just from a little bit of river running, and that was weeks ago, so I can imagine what what that could do to the tire if you put your truck up for a while. So we're gonna have to let these foams dry out, and I'll have to dry this tire out a little bit better. But what we're gonna use for weights are the stick-on car tire weights. I don't know if I can get a focus in there, but each one is it's a 1/4 ounce, 7 grams, so pretty easy to figure out how much weight you want to put in your tires. And I picked this up at just an auto parts store right here in town. I did go to Canadian Tire, and they didn't have anything like this, not out on the floor anyway. So but yeah, this is what I'm using. They're fairly inexpensive. They're only like $1 for each one, so they're fairly inexpensive. And I'll be using the trusty old Gorilla Glue. So what I'm gonna do now is I want to make sure my rim is clean and dry. So I'm gonna get rid of this excess water here and dry up my rim. Okay, so the rim is nice and dry and clean. See if I can get a shot of that hole. There's a hole there, and there's a hole on the other side somewhere there, probably past it, but there it is. But there's 2 holes on each side, and that's where the water is coming in. So what we're going to do is take our Gorilla Tape, and I'm just going to put a strip, try to stay in the view of the camera there, right around the rim. where those holes are. Cut it there. Don't want too much overlap, but there. And push it down real good. Now what we want to do is take our first strip and kind of form it to my rim here a little bit, and you'll see that I'm approximately two lead lead weights from completing that and keeping the rim somewhat in balance. So I'm going to put that on there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it to the inside of the rim. That way I think it'll be more weight basically right on the axle instead of weight on the on the axle itself at the very end. Excuse me, I'm a little behind schedule today. Didn't get enough sleep last night, but I wanted to get this video done so I can get out and play with this thing. Anyways, what we want to do is just peel this stuff off. And it looks like a pretty heavy duty adhesive on here too, which is good. And we want to stick that around our rim nice and tight. Alright, leave the edges up just a bit, I think, or maybe at least one edge up a bit. And we'll take this. There, perfect fit, eh? I gotta push it down a little bit, but now, I'm not sure how much weight I want on here, but as you can see, if I want to go with more, there's plenty of room to put another strip around there, or stagger them, which I will do to the backs. These are for the front, and I want my front rims to be a little bit heavier than my back rims, so I'll be staggering a little bit on my back rims and probably run them down the center. I don't know yet, but what we want to do now is take our tape and just tape these things down so we know they're not gonna come sliding off. Especially with this tape. This tape will hold anything down. I like this tape. I should be a spokesman for this tape. This is great tape. Okay. Cut her off there. Make sure she's pushed down and sealed good. Nobody sees the inside of the rim anyway, so, but we do want to make sure she's sealed good. Alright, and there we have it. And what I'm going to do is wait for my foams to dry out. I actually might even get the get my heat gun on them and just give them a quick drying just so I can get this back together. But yeah, that's how you make weighted down rims for your crawler, and they seal up airtight. Alright. Well, I will catch you in the next video.